Hey YouTube, it's Jeremy. I know it's been a while, and I just want to give a quick update on all my pets. So I'm going to start with one of my original pets, and that is Sheldon. So this is Sheldon's cage. He's my bearded dragon. This cage is completely customized by me. And Sheldon seems to be doing pretty good. In the month of December, he went into Burmation, I believe it's called. It's a type of hibernation. It was not a good time for us because we were worried about him. He spent almost all day in that cave, and I had his cage plenty hot. I upped the temperature on his cage to try to bring him out of it. He was not having it. But in January, he snapped out of it, and February, he's been doing great. I cleaned his cage yesterday, so he's already pooped. But it's for the most part clean, except for the glass. He makes a mess of that. He's just kind of basking by his water dish. It's his favorite spot to sit and take a nap. I'd like to move on to my new pet. This is Scuttle. Let's get a good angle of Scuttle. Bars are kind of hard, but that's Scuttle right there. He's a 2-month-old parakeet. This is his cage. I have the mesh on it to kind of keep the mess down. And he's just, I've had him for about a week now. Just starting to snap out of it. Getting used to the new cage. I sewed this cover that I put on him at night, and it's been perfect for him. And I just hung a bracket on the side of Sheldon's cage. Sheldon's cage is not attached to this chest of drawers, but it is plenty heavy enough to support this without tipping over. Here is my crested gecko cage. This cage was completely customized by me. It is a 45-gallon long aquarium that I put on its side. This front panel here used to be up here, and I took it off and moved it down there, bought a sheet of glass, made a top on it. Sorry for that banging sound, it's kind of windy outside and stuff is hitting our door. So in here I have a mixture of live plants with fake plants down at the bottom because there's not enough sunlight to get down there, live plants all up here. So here I have a palm, and right there I have a money tree plant. It's really small, but I've added some up there. There's also an ivy, and I'm not sure what that is back there in the corner. But in here I have 3 crested geckos. You can see right here, that is Rue. Let me see, where are the other 2? Tigger. Let's go from this side. The glass is really dirty on this side because it's hard to clean. But that's Tigger right there. And where's Piglet? Oh, Piglet's hiding right there. Let's see if I can get it without a glare. Let's just open it up. So it's on hinges right here. There's Tigger, or there's Piglet. Piglet's a Dalmatian. Crested gecko. So, focus. Anyways, this is a very fun cage. I have a monsoon mister system that I mist once to twice a day. I have their food right there. And like I said, all these down here are fake plants. So they have laid eggs in the past. I do have one of their offsprings, and I will show you Pooh Bear next. That is their offsprings. So over there's the crested gecko, and we move over here. This is not where I keep this cage. I keep it over in that corner on that heat map, but we're cooking food right now, and it's terrible lighting. So, in here I have Pooh Bear, and it's really hard to see, but Pooh Bear is asleep in the water dish that is empty. I added water yesterday so you can see the humidity build up on the wall. I'll spray again today, but that's Pooh Bear. Beautiful little baby crested gecko. I have a few cricket tubes that Pooh Bear likes to hide into. Like a weird log looking thing. And a fake plant. And then I did a layer of topsoil. Not topsoil, it's like coconut bark on the bottom with paper towel on top of that. That way I can see and notice any poop and track Pooh Bear's status as he grows. As it grows, I don't know. I have a thermometer right there so I can monitor it. But yeah, it's a great little cage. Perfect for a baby crested gecko. You don't want a cage too big because then they can't find their food. So, alright, now we're going to go over to the tortoise cabinet. Let me put this cage back on the heat mat so it stays warm. Alright, so here's the tortoise cabinet. We're still decorated for Valentine's Day and a Christmas plant. But just to give an overview, there's Scooter, there's the water dish, and the food bowl. Fed him last night. He had a feast. Let's open it up. Sometimes it sticks. There we go. Opens up. There's the glide. As you can tell, that back shelf stays where it goes and the substrate moves out. I have some fake plants, IKEA plants, because anytime I put live plants in there, he loves to destroy them. He will go and sit on them and crawl over them, but the plant just gets destroyed. So, putting some fake plants. There is a hide back there. He really doesn't like to use it. I did have this hide over, but he would just like to climb on top of it and try to get out. Because there is a gap in there, and that's where the airflow goes. It's on both sides. Right there. So I have an 18-inch bulb, UVB bulb, a basking light, and underneath that tile is a heat mat. So there's plenty of heat. Right now I have his cage in the winter mode where I leave this closed. During the summer when my house is warmer, I leave it open so that he has a bigger cage and his cage doesn't get too hot. I will probably remove either the heat mat or that basking bulb when summer comes, because he doesn't need both. So yeah, he's a happy, healthy tortoise. Yeah, give him baths once or twice a week. Seems to be happy. His shell seems to be doing good. He has a mark on the back of his shell when I got him, and I've noticed that it's actually starting to cover. Like the shell is starting to heal over the mark, and that's great. It looked like bone underneath the shell is exposed, but he's healthy, eats like crazy. And see what he's doing to this plant right now, where he's laying it over. That's what he did to live plants, and it destroyed them. So that's why I have fake plants. Alright, while he's right there, I can close this without hurting him. That's one thing about this cage, is you have to watch where he's at when you open and close. So he loves to sleep in that corner right there. Now, underneath here, slightly open, but this is my hedgehog cage. Haven't cleaned it this morning, so I cleaned it last night, and he poops all night. So you may see poop. I haven't checked on him this morning. So I have kitty litter, or cat food. I don't know why I keep calling it kitty litter. I have his flying saucer wheel, which is perfect for this cage. On the side here, I have a little vent so the air can get in. I have a little tube for him to play in. Stuffed hedgehog that sometimes he'll move. I put a little mat here to catch the pee, and he is most definitely in that that ball of fleece. So let me get over there. So I just have buttons that pop down that hold this mesh on, so that way he can't get out. And this setup works perfectly. Hedgehogs don't need height. The biggest thing that you need for a hedgehog is the wheel, and this wheel fits perfectly in this cage. So some people don't like this wheel, but it's the only option that I have. Let's see if I can find him. I can hear him. He's in here. Okay, there he is. He's just entangled. He loves this stuff. It keeps him happy. Now, some people are going to complain that I'm waking him up. I'm not. I know he was awake like 15 minutes ago. Because the lights just barely came on. So, I'm not worried about waking him up. There he is. Yeah. No. Yeah, he's pretty cute. He loves this little hide box. I don't have it closed on the top because then I'd never see him. But he's good. I give him a bath once or twice a week. Clip his nails about every 2 weeks, maybe once a month, if that. Feed him dried crickets. He loves my roach colony. And he's just a happy guy. Although sometimes he doesn't act that. You hear him hissing and hollering. I always change out his water bowl. I like this water bowl because it's more natural than a rodent water bottle. I'm just going to close him up. He'll find his way out. He always does. Sometimes I hide crickets in his food right there because he loves that. He loves his baths. He gets very cuddly after his baths. So, I'll have to do a video of him playing in his playpen. And that's how the cabinet looks when it's all closed. This box over here is where I keep all of the hedgehog supplies and some of the cleaning stuff for my tortoise. So that's the end of my animal room tour. If you have questions about my animals or my pets, leave a message down in the box and I will try to get back with you as soon as I can. And like, subscribe, share the videos with your friends. Tell me what you want to see. Thanks, guys.